2026, real estate's in the shitter. If you read Twitter, if you don't read Twitter, you know you can pick up assets like this. So this house was built in the 70s. We're standing in the kitchen. It's a very small kitchen. The newer builds will have a real big kitchen. Can you make money with an asset like this? And the answer is, if you buy low enough. There's nothing wrong with a piece of real estate the right price can't fix. So this house was dated. We came in, we put in new appliances. This one was the hardest one to find because this is a 24-inch oven. Not a lot of carriers make it. Luckily, we're appliance dealers, so we were able to pick this up. But we got this. We've got the dishwasher, sink, granite, painted the cabinets, put new handles on them. And then this 36-inch cooktop, which was originally here, but it had a 36-inch cutout for a vent hood, so we had to order one specially from Ferguson's. So it's just got this little dink up here right now. We'll take this out and put it in a rental, but it'll have a real cooktop. So the question is, can you make money in this market? Right now, with this particular house, it's January of 2026. If you're looking to get something on the market and need it to sell by April, you should have already been buying inventory and getting it fixed so you could sell. Okay, we're hitting the market at a really good time, but we could undercut the market on this one if price was the reason why stuff wasn't selling, which it's not. If price was, we could undercut the market, tank this whole neighborhood. Everybody out here with a mortgage wouldn't be able to sell because they would use this comp and say your house is worth less than what you owe on it. We're not doing that. We own this all cash. We're going to be extremely patient with it. We've got the summer selling season right around the corner, and on this particular property, we will make anywhere from $100,000 to $150,000 depending on where it sells at and what other things they could ask for. Because we did roof, we did floors, we did paint. All of this right here was wallpaper. Took the wallpaper off. It's a very basic flip. The only place we did anything was we cut into this wall right here because this was an older house, and so to add a modern amenity, we took the garage closet and we made it a pantry. So check that pantry out. That thing is nice. Appliances. Got a lot of money in appliances in here. We added a washer and dryer. These are the pet-friendly ones. We did that because we know that if a house is being lived in, like there's not a lot of flippers left in the marketplace, so your competition almost isn't even playing the game anymore. So if you're comping against a house that's being lived in, this one can be moved into. You got all your appliances, which means you can sell the appliances you have and put a little cash in the bank, maybe help you with your closing costs. So we really souped this thing up. There's some things that are dated in the house that we just painted over. Like this was all real wood. I don't like tearing real wood out of a house. Would it be better if this was just open and there was no pony wall? Probably. Did I want to do that? Was it in the rehab budget? Like, I don't know what it would have cost to remove this wall, but to me, it wasn't going to be the reason why somebody didn't buy this house. You can see that there's some of the 1970s stuff still happening. Like, probably should have took this door off and painted it. And then it's got the original front door as well. But its character, its charm, it's not going to be the reason why somebody doesn't buy this. If somebody says they're not going to buy the house because of this door, we can pop a new door in or refurbish this one. It's a super easy fix. Fireplace. What's missing from a 1970s fireplace, because they didn't need it, I guess. I mean, I would have put one here anyways in the 70s. They don't have plugs and they don't have fixtures. Easy fix if we need to fix it, but again, it's not going to be a reason why property doesn't sell. And then this little insert right here was real hard to find that fit it because fireplaces are kind of all built to a custom size. So we took the original one off, painted it, and then the walls. The good thing about this house is it's got the vaulted ceilings, something you didn't see a lot back in the day. Could have changed out the fixtures, could have changed out the lights. Didn't want to spend that money. It's not going to be the reason why this property doesn't sell. I will show you the reason why this property doesn't sell. It's a 3-bedroom, so it's got this nice closet in the hallway, super nice. It's got the 2 not master bedrooms, super simple. We went back with carpet in the rooms just to make it easy. But this is going to be the reason why this house doesn't sell. This will be a bigger objection than anything else, because in the 70s, I don't guess they like a lot of room in the bathroom. So this is a guest bathroom. It's very small. There's not a lot you could do with it. We left the bathtub in. Get a shot of that. So it's got the original tile from the 70s, which has kind of come back around. It's got the original handles from the 70s. We replaced all the guts, made them where they didn't leak, but that's the bathroom. I mean, it's not big, it's not luxurious. It's 1 or 2. Now we're in the master bedroom. It's got some things like his and her closets. There's a closet right there behind that door, but it's not very big. Like, I mean, they're big, but not really. Like, it's not a walk-in closet, okay? So people that want a new house, they want a new house because it has new house amenities. New house amenities means it's going to have big walk-in closets. This one doesn't have it. And then this is the absolute worst part of the house. Not a lot you can do with it. It's got a shower. It's got a shower. It's got a toilet, and it's got 1 sink. And this is the master bath, and it's the size of a porta pot. You know, it's going to take a very specific family and couple that want to be in this school district, which is the best school district around, and want, which you can't see from here, but maybe we can, this half-acre lot with these neighbors on this street that has a low traffic count, tucked away in a nice neighborhood with big lots. I mean, not right on top of each other. That's going to be our buyer. What they're going to sacrifice is modern amenities of a big master bath, walk-in closets for this. Now, all these other little things, easy to fix, but won't be the reason why, you know, won't be the major objection. So this has already hit the market. It's been on the market a couple of weeks. We priced it way too high based on comps that weren't in this neighborhood. When I originally looked at this property, there was no houses in this neighborhood that had sold or were listed. Once we got it to market, we got 1 showing, and I was like, oh, we might be priced right. But then whenever I went to pull up and look at the neighborhood, there was 2 more houses listed, and I was like, we're gonna be the lowest priced house. So we did a big price drop to get underneath them, and that's it. Like, we're not gonna fire sell this house, but if you're thinking it's 2026 and you can't make money in real estate, you can absolutely make money in real estate. This was a jewel. It was sitting here. We were only in the neighborhood because we were looking at a pre-foreclosure across the street that had a $440,000 mortgage on it. The price point of this house is $310,000. So a house right across the street in 2022 sold for $440,000, but it's like on an acre, has a pool, has a VA loan. Guy's now going through foreclosure. Came over here to look at that, saw this house, was like, wow, what's going on there? Could tell it had been vacant for a while. So we called the owner, worked out a deal, bought it, got it bought really, really right. And depending on what price point it sells at, we're gonna make a lot of money on this. You can literally replace your salary if you're just sniping deals and you don't have big rehabs. If you're not trying to take out this wall, if you're not trying to make this thing into something it's not. Like, you can come in here and start taking walls and moving walls and try to give it modern amenities, but it's not a modern amenity house. The reason why somebody wants this house is because it's got a big lot and because it fits their needs as far as bedrooms and bathrooms and because of the school district. As long as you provide that, there will be a family that will want to call this home, and that's kind of the trick to real estate 2026. Price of rehabs is skyrocketed, so you got to get something that you can get in, get out. The big gut rehabs and re-siding and all that, you can't do it. And the one thing I will say is when we didn't get to see the inside of the house before we bought it. Now, we had priced an air conditioner and stuff into the property. It didn't need an air conditioner, and that's why I got appliances. We did not spend the money so we could make more money later. We put something in that we thought would make it sell faster. So come out here and I'll show you what it's like. So this is the garage. We're waiting on a new garage door, but the last time this house was lived in was 2018. And if you look right here at this AC unit, it's a 2018, which means they put in a 2018, it ran for maybe one season, and it's just been sitting idle. No hours on this unit. Now, does that mean it needs some maintenance? Oh, it's gonna need some maintenance. We've already had it gone through, everything's good. But it doesn't mean you need a new AC unit. A 0-hour 2018 is probably gonna be better built than a 0-hour 2026. So, it did get a new hot water heater. Might not have needed one, we could have replaced the elements, but it was a little bit older. I don't remember, it was like a 2000 or something like that. So we put in a new energy efficient hot water heater. But overall, this is what you're looking for in 2026. Like, I know y'all see us in mobile homes all the time and little junky rentals and stuff like that. We do a lot of that, but more and more in 2026, we're looking for these types of deals. The reason why we got into mobile homes and stuff is because there was less resistance there, less competition. Right now, with the way the marketplace is, the way Twitter talks, the way social media talks, the way everybody is negative about the marketplace, there's really no investor buyers. There's nobody buying this housing stock that needs a facelift, needs some ingenuity, needs to be made great again. Nobody's doing that. So if you're thinking about getting into real estate, looking to get into real estate, you can follow the link in the description, join our community, take a look at it, see if it's for you. My poor little nephew, and I feel so bad for him. My nephew's in our community, and he's a little thinker. He thinks too much. He don't do enough. He negotiated a $200,000 sales price on a $500,000 house once it's dolled up, and it could take a little bit to doll it up, but like there's things that people think cost a lot that don't cost a lot. Like it needs a mobile home removed off the property, needs some trash cleaned up. Y'all see us do that all the time. So it's like we can help him there. Well, he gets involved with another investor. The other investor contracts his deal. The other investor's currently trying to wholesale his deal, and all he had to do was call us, and we loaned him the money to buy the property. And that's the power of being in the community. We got the capital, we got the access to capital, we got people like him that are looking for deals that can, give you that deal because they already have deals on their plate. Like it's an entire economy in and of itself. So I'm sad that he reached out to another investor and didn't call his old unk to help him out, Mason. Shout out Mason, don't be gay like Mason. But it is what it is. He would have easily made 100 grand. At his job right now, he makes 140,000. So he would have made his yearly salary on one deal because he made 6 phone calls. And it's eating him up, it's burning him up. It's currently, kind of, I don't know. It is what it is. Like I'm just waiting for it. If it doesn't close by February, I told him go back, let the seller know you're a buyer and you'll actually close. And we'll jump in there and close on the deal. So if you're wanting to learn about real estate, link in the description. I don't know if we'll release this video before the property sells, but one bad thing, like I peed right here like 20 times because it was a grill like that one. So I'd be peeing and I'd be looking through the window. I know they can't see my dick because they couldn't see my dick if I didn't have the grill, but like, is this a crime, peeing right here, looking through people's windows? I don't like that. I need a place where I can pee off the back porch. But if I was going to live in the city and want to be in this school district, this is the house I would choose. Plus, it's got a little party patio, which we did redo this, and we did a new gutter. All the stuff that's going to come up in an inspection, the stuff that people think costs a lot, like a roof, that we get really cheap and easy. We brought our equipment over here. There was a big stump right here. We grind that baby up, smoothed it out, got it low. Tore down a shed in the back. There was a shed over there in that corner. We hauled it to the landfill. Oh, over here. Let's go look at this. Which We can see it from here. Another thing you need to look for when you're looking at real estate. So when you look at real estate, you got to look at where you're at. So like the house behind us, right here, it's got a little add-on, and then next to it, it's got a little building. And over the years, like probably in the 70s when they built this, putting a shed in your backyard, you need to ask nobody. Doing a little add-on, probably didn't need to ask nobody. This $700 carport, didn't need to ask nobody. But in today's marketplace, I don't know if it's, in today's marketplace, you'd have to go to the city and get permission. And would they give you permission? Probably not. So that's a grandfathered in carport. It's a little funky on this one side, but it's grandfathered in. It'll keep hell off your car underneath there. And that's all that matters. That's a huge value add. If you have something that was put in yesterday's market that you can't put in today, that is that's a limited resource. That is huge. Like no other neighbor out here, no other person coming out here to flip a house can add a carport without going through all the fucking stuff at the city, the bureaucracy to get it done. So value add.
Thanks for watching that YouTube video. If you liked it, go ahead and like and subscribe, and check us out on TikTok as well, Roughneck to Real Estate.